2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. The brilliant... And we've got...
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on...
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Lowry from outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Now Young. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Lowry drives in. Count it. Good. Lowry's got 5 now. Atlanta with the ball.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Here's Capella. Launches a 3. Tries to save it. Rebounded by Tucker. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Butler dishes to Tucker. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And there's another one for the Heat. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
Now Robinson. After the missed 3 from John Collins. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the paint, here's Tucker, and the shot goes in.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Now, here is Young. Will it go? Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Miami with another.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. Here's Adebayo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now, here's Hunter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He feeds it to Capella, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Robinson on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 5.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Young looking it over. From deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
The Hawks trail by 10. Young pass to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Young. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Young against Lowry. Takes it inside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Young passes to Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 9 points for Kyle Lowry.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Now, here's Reddish. Here's Jang, and the layup falls.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The drive by Lowry. Gallinari with the steal. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Herder. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Herder's got his first bucket in this one. Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Lowry can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 10. Williams scanning the floor. Passes it to Herter. Stolen by Robinson. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is. Getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Herter. Guarded by Robinson. Clock at 4. Jang, no luck. The Heat leading by 12. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Robinson. Lowry's got 11 points. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then. We had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call. Yeah, they raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Lowry passes to Adebayo, and stolen by Jang. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They are really starting to push it now.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dan. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Oladipo, good.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Williams dishes to Bogdanovic for 3. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Lou Williams.
Yeah, they've come to a nice flow this quarter.
Here's Strus. Rebound by the Hawks.
Heat foul.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
DeAndre Hunter.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
Young's checked in for Williams.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Trey Young.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Capella kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Oladipo. Strus passes to Dedmon. Banked in off the glass. Dedmon's got his first points in this one.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Young against Oladipo. And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. Over Morris. It's tipped. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points and 4 assists. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Now, here's Hunter. And Collins gets double-teamed. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Hunter.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Out to Morris. Hero on the wing. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
To the inside. Collins. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to go on. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
1.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young outside. Here's Collins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Lowry with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins dishes to Young. Inside. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Capella.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance hit it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gallinari outside. 1:49 left in the third. Here's Herter, guarded by Robinson. Reddish the pass to Herter. And it's off from three-point range. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Outside Williams. And Gallinari throws it down.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Butler on the way. Back to Lowry. Shoots from 14. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Gallinari outside. Here's Williams. Pass to Reddish. Here's Herter, guarded by Robinson. Herder passes to Jang. Robinson pulls it in.
And you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Outside for Lowry. Butler from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Herder, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
A 3-ball. Back to Lowry. And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the point. And the rejection by Jang. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler deciding where to go with it. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Williams against Lowry. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Herder to the paint. Here's Gallinari. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lowry against Williams, and they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 5.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
To the middle. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Dedmon with it, guarded by Hunter. To the paint, it's stolen by Capella. Young inside. Lowry covering. Young, good. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Kevin Herder, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Hunter against Butler. Pass to Hero. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Herder. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Dedmon. And here we go. It's Butler. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. Butler against Bogdanovich. Outside for Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Gallinari left side. Hunter dishes to Capella. The pass to Herter. Another shot. Back to Capella. Detman with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Detman. Hard to get your shot over that.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Hero. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Now here is Lowry. Dedmon. No good that time. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
In the corner. Herter with it. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Got a piece of it.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero. Atlanta also making some changes here. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's John Collins in for Gallinari. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And here's Lowry. Misses. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Illuminating the landscape. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You helped pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, B.A. But it's also because of the spacing. I mean, today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever. But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, and the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came before them and taking it to them.
Butler passes to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Adebayo with it. Robinson on the wing. Lowry outside. Back to Robinson. Over Jones. No good. A bit long that time.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Adebayo finds Butler. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo.
These type of buckets fuel Butler. He welcomes the challenge of outworking the defense.
There's Ball with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Tucker. Lowry right side. Shoots over Ball. Lowry no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Pass to Butler. To the inside. And here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
Ball passes to Levine. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
One thing you got to love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot. And, of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Ball against Lowry. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball finds Levine.
2 minutes.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
The Heat with the lead. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo with it, covered by Vucevic. Adebayo, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to DeRozan. Left side, Jones. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot, down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
A minute 9 left in the first. LaVine against Robinson. LaVine with a steal. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. LaVine's got his second basket of the game.
Strongest high scorer. Once LaVine feels like he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Tipped away. Pass to Lowry. The 3. The shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. DeRozan outside. Now here's Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's LaVine for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
For 3, Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3 points.
Up in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, a good close contest so far. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot is good by LaVine.
Since being drafted in 2014, he has put in work on his three-point shot. I mean, really upgrading his deep game.
Back to Lowry. Now here's Jones. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass the ball. Back to Jones. DeRozan outside. No good on the 3. Miami trailing. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. From the arc. Adebayo finds Robinson. Now Tucker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, the brute strength of Tucker, so effective at pushing through whatever the defense throws his way.
Pass to LaVine. Right side, Jones. Now Adebayo. 6 points for him. Butler with the ball. Back to Lowry. Here's Tucker. 5 on the clock. Outside for Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Robinson gets the bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Now here's LaVine. 7 points in the game. Takes the 3. They get it back. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. DeRozan outside. With the drive. Ball outside. To the inside. Pass to Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, O.C. Webb, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff would fly on the playground, but, you know, we also are getting paid to play on the playground. You know. There's no technicals on the playground either, B.A., but the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't mean nothing. If you want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Butler. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. LaVine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Jones with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
.43 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Lowry. Off target from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And Ball with the basket on the assist by DeRozan. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Butler on the wing. 20 seconds left in the half. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
You got Butler has grown as a leader on the floor. I mean, it's obvious he enjoys playing with the team-first mentality. He sets a good example for his role guy.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Thomas. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And here's Butler outside. No good. And so it's Chicago. Close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on. And that...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got Markieff Morris. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
White against Oladipo. Pass to Caruso. Here's Bradley.
Heat foul. Markieff Morris. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Chicago has possession, leading by 5. Here's Thomas. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 3. Poke loose. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Oladipo outside. Back to Morris. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Here's Morris. Covered by Johnson. Dedmon. 4 on the clock. Strus with the bucket.
He's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Here's Thomas. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the middle. Here's Bradley. And that one is stuffed right through.
Finding assists is a skill. And look, White has worked hard to develop that skill. Now, in addition to the open man, that's just natural.
And Kobe White on the offensive end, man, he is so good at changing his pace.
Well, he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing and has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Now here's White. Pass to Thomas. No one near him. And again, it's Chicago. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And here's Oladipo. Now here's Morris, covered by Johnson. And here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Chicago leading. White with it. Pass to Caruso. Driving to the basket. And a foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Hero. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Out to Oladipo.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Here's Dedmon. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Hero. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Playing fast is what White does. It must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to foul him.
At the line for the
White hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Oladipo against White. Back to Oladipo. To the inside. Here's Dedmon. Nifty move. Oladipo outside. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Down low. Bradley. That's good. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Hero finds Oladipo. 4-3. Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Hero. Tightly guarded. Dedmon, high post. And here's Hero. From the top of the key. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Caruso. Lots of room. And the shot goes down. Thomas has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Strus. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Heat ball.
Well, the Heat's shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Dedmon. Hero for 3. Now here's Morris. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to DeRozan. Oh, from deep. Drops in the 3. And the Bulls lead by 14.
That's exactly what the coaching staff wants to see out of DeRozan. The hair trigger release, the decisiveness.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Levine. Back to Dedmon. Vucevic with a steal. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Levine. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Chicago?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
No hesitation to get into the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
DeRozan outside. Outside Jones. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Here's Dedmon. Lays it up and banks it in. Dedmon's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Up top, Levine. Outside Jones. Pass to Ball. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And here's Oladipo. Morris outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. Out to the right wing. For 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. DeRozan outside. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Pass the ball. Back to DeRozan. Now here's Jones. Now DeRozan. He shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Zach LaVine.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Left side, LaVine. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Back to Lowry. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
3.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Ball finds Levine. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Now off the inbound. And it's Miami with a rebound. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. For three, Robinson. They grab their own miss. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Missed it. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5. Lots of speed and athleticism on the 4 tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Collins finds Young. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Right side, Williams. Pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Williams gets the bucket.
Works that one inside nicely.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Young outside, down low, and finished off by Collins.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Ball kicks to Levine. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To the inside. The pass to Vucevic. Unable to get that one. Collins with some nice D. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
For the Hawks, Molinari is checked in for John Collins. And it's Williams in for Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams dishes to Capella. The kick out to Williams. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Molinari with the steal. Hunter against DeRozan. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago leading. 1:52 left in the first. DeRozan against Hunter. And DeRozan throws it down.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Molinari outside. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Chicago grabs the miss. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Levine.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Vucevic. They lead by 4. Now here's Levine. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Atlanta making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Gallinari against Jones. Outside DeRozan. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Zhang, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Derek Jones, and it's Vucevic in its center. Young's shot is off. Chicago leading by 4. For 3, Levine up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes Levine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point.
Here's Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Kicks it out to Jones. Passes it to Vucevic. Jones in the post, working on Collins. And it's Vucevic missing. Hunter with it. Jones covering.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derek Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
DeRozan finds Ball. And here's Vucevic. Here's Ball. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. Derek Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
4 on the clock. And Young kicks to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off the shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Chicago leading by 9. Outside, Ball. Levine looking around. From downtown. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the bucket is good. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the officials.
His first team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
White, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Herter. And Zhang kicks to Williams. Back to Zhang. Over Bradley. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Zhang.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
There's a minute left in the first half. Green dishes to White. Back to Green. Feeds it to Bradley. Kicks it to Jones. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Hurt. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside. Over in the corner, Reddish. Another three for Atlanta.
We know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
White the pass to Green. White with it. 5 points in the game. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming under the floor for the Bulls, Trey Brown Jr.
On the wing, Williams shoots over White, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They had a 4-point advantage at the end.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. LaVine's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 4.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Ball, the pass to LaVine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LaVine's got 7 points in the game.
And they depend on LaVine to score at an efficient clip, knows how to get it done inside.
Here's Young. That one wide left. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Collins wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Vucevic. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Collins passes to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clinton Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Pass to Williams. Now Vucevic. Outside Williams. Levine with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the chip by Levine.
A master of the slam. Levine's got a couple dunk contest titles under his belt.
Young looking around. It's stolen by Vucevic. And the chip by Levine.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Down low. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Tony Bradley's checked in for Chicago. And stolen by Jang. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Pass to Jang. Takes the three. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 8.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. Williams against Ball. 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Chang. Shoots over Bradley. And the rejection by Bradley. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Levine. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams looking around. The pass to Ball. Outside Williams. Here's Bradley. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Hawks trail by 12. Now Williams. Gallinari wide open, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got White. Jones is out there with Bradley. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. Passes it to Chang. Here's Herter. He kicks it to Williams. Dishes to Chang. Back to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. It doesn't go for him.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Bradley finds White. DeRozan against Hunter. Right side Bradley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. DeRozan's shot is off.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with possession here. Down by 12. 6 to shoot. Jones against Gallinari. Over Jones. Atlanta gets it back. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. To the inside. Jang goes back up. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Caruso. Bradley with the ball. Pass to DeRozan. That one doesn't drop. Hunter with some nice defense.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And here's White. Kicks to Jones. DeRozan dishes to White. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. White the pass to Jones. Out to White. Over Hunter. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
The kick out to Williams. Trying to get open is Jang. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Bradley. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Williams against White, and the pass to Hunter. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Gallinari passes to Jang. Williams against White. And that one, good.
And Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
And they go to the intentional foul. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Lou Williams. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Johnson comes in for Jones. And Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. For 3, Levine makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
To the paint. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Chicago.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Atlanta. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. And again, Chicago. No good. Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter. Over Johnson. Herter, no good. Levine for 3, misses the shot. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Capella in at the 5. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now, here's Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's Lowry. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Lowry against Williams. Pass to Bogdanovic. The kick to Hunter. Now Williams. Bogdanovic on the wing. And the 3 off target. Robinson against Bogdanovic. Here's Adebayo. Outside for Butler. And here's Adebayo. Shot from the wing. Capella with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And here's Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The 3 ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Lowry brings the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
So it's Miami now. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Outside for Butler. And stolen by Williams. Going all the way to the rack. Hunter finds Bogdanovic. The putback.
I love how hard DeAndre plays. Showing some heart on the offensive glass.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo with it. Back to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Outside, Williams from 12 feet. Now here's Capella. Outside Hunter. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Collins outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Capella, the pass to Collins. Takes a 3. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Now Tucker. Out to the wing. Back to Butler. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Lowry. Butler finds Robinson. Back to Butler. Right side, Robinson. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here we go. Here's Williams. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Doesn't matter what defense you call against Williams. He finds the cracks and exploits them.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Now Tucker. Inside. Lowry. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Collins for three. He can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Lowry with it. Picked up by Collins. Here's Butler. Adebayo. Great positioning on the putback.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Lowry against Williams. The turnaround. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tucker. Counted from distance. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, B.A. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
Now here's Herder. Outside Young, fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Now Lowry. He's got 7. Pass to Tucker. And here's Butler outside. And that's collected by Trae Young. And for Atlanta, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Here's Jang. Hounded by Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. He launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Tucker's got 8 points.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. He takes it in. Here's Jang. Here's Herder. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And here's Butler outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Back to Robinson. Butler up top. Here's Robinson. Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 18.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Gallinari. To the paint. Here's Jang. Denied by Adebayo.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Bogdanovich, that's good.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Up top, Hero. Defended by Bogdanovich. Hero outside. Back to Dedmon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Now here's Williams. Clock at 6. No one covering. Collins has got 6.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Strus. Collins defending. Pass to Morris. Back to Hero. Here's the 3. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Here's Hero. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Dedmon, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Hero against Bogdanovich. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Hunter. Now Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off target with the 3. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Terrific dime from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
Oladipo against Williams. Now here's Capella. Back to Williams. Collins inside. And that's not going to go.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny. And
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at small forward.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Strus. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Wright's checked in for the Hawks. Outside Hunter. Back to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. Offensive board. Wright outside. The 3 is up. And they get it back. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Wright. Back to Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Collins with it. He's against Tucker, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Outside Robinson. Into the lane. And here's Butler outside. Hits the trifecta. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Collins outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to slow it down, young
Clear that deck!
Deck cleared.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Outside Gallinari. Young against Lowry. Outside Herter. Up top Young. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Dang, shot is off. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
2 minutes.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left in the third. Pass to Chang. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Young with it. To the middle. Trying to get back on track. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This is where you want to see Gallinari if you're the coach. A knockdown shooter at the free throw line.
I count 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Young against Lowry. To the right side. Here's Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Adebayo's got 8 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Outside Butler. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Gallinari finds Young. Outside for Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
Although Gallinari's used more to stretch the floor, he has the size and skill to do damage from mid-range.
Back to Lowry. And he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Young. That one drops for him.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Now Tucker. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Atlanta shooting 34% so far in this one. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young, plenty of space. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
To the wing, right side. Hero against Bogdanovich. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got his first 2 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Young. Oh, got a piece of it. Capella, the pass to Young. Buries it from 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. And here's Hero. Back to Dedmon. For 3, Oladipo. The shot that time not on target.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Williams is checked in for Collins.
Now into the lineup for your Hawks, Lou Williams.
Young against Oladipo. Outside Young. To the inside, Capella. That's it! Coming off an assist from Young.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. It's his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here from Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Butler comes in for Morris. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo. 5 to shoot. And it's Robinson penetrating. And Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Williams against Robinson. Williams passes to Capella. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Robinson. To the middle. Outside for Butler. Unloads. Here's Strus. Outside Robinson. And the three-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 21.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And Young, here we go. They get it back. Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. Williams on the wing. Robinson defending. Here's Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Lowry with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Bam Adebayo.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Tucker's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Robinson. Tucker inside. Young's there. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For three, Oladipo. Lowry to pass to Oladipo. Adebayo from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Young. Capella with it. Back to Young. Shots blocked. Outside Tucker. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Over the land of the free.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our G8.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Levine kicks to Williams. Tipped away. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson against Levine. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Vucevic down low. Now recovering. Down low. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Back to Lowry. Chicago grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
He came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
And Adebayo throws it down.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Now Levine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry against Ball. Lowry kicks to Butler. Outside Robinson. Knocks it loose. Outside DeRozan. And there's the drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the Bulls another 3.
Work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a bit.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Tucker. The Heat need to get a shot off. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Adebayo passes to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. And no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. To the middle. Williams finds Ball. Kick out to Levine. There's a minute left in the first quarter. A shot by Lowry, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Over Levine. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Shots good from Butler.
You know Butler is feeling it. No hesitation off of the catch. I love it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Dishes it to Williams. On the wing, Williams. Here's Vucevic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Now, here's Butler. Stolen by Ball. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out front. They lead by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Jones is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
DeRozan, rebound by the Heat.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Robinson with it. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Butler. Back to Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Adebayo. Nifty move. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Jones. Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 6.
Since being drafted in 2014, he's put in work on his three-point shot and really upgraded his deep game.
Outside Butler. Tries it from 19. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls leading by 8. There's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Hero passes to Dedmon. Back to Hero. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Hero. It's deflected. Pass to Levine. The 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Here's Morris. A beautiful reverse layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
White's a talented player, very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
Well, Kevin, that's just how some players are. It all averages out, and hopefully White can find a bit more consistency.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. The 15-footer. Pass to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero, no good. The Bulls leading by 9. And here's White. Passes it to Caruso. Kicks it to Bradley. 5 to shoot. Caruso, the pass to Jones. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dedmon finds Oladipo. Here's Strus. Here's Oladipo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dedmon's shot is off. It's Jones on the wing. Bradley against Oladipo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 11. And that does it for our...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Markieff Morris. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the small forward spot. Here's Caruso. Now the dish to Bradley. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. Caruso's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got 5 now.
His team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Outside Bradley. Caruso, the pass to White. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Brown. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. And there's the pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
Him in rebounding after that one.
And Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft. A bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process.
The Heat trail by 11. Strus passes to Morris. To the paint. And here is Hero. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside ball. Bradley passes to Levine. And it's good. 2 points. 8 points for Zach Levine.
Strongest high scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Oladipo goes in. Morris outside. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Now Hero, guarded by Levine. 5 on the clock. Inside, Hero finds Morris. And he makes that one.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Chicago leading by 11. Outside ball. There's the feed to Bradley. Outside Levine. The 3. Out to DeRozan. Ball from long range. Morris with the rebound. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Back to Dedmon. Knocked away. .110 left in the third. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. Derek Jones comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
White dishes to DeRozan. White goes in, and White with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer him down.
Well, they're pass to Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Butler. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls leading by 11. Outside, Jones. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry finds Tucker. Now, here is Robinson. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is something Butler's been working on, becoming a stronger facilitator.
Levine looking around. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. The guard set is White alongside Levine. DeRozan out there with Derek Jones, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Butler from outside. No good, shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Vucevic with it. Robinson picks him up. Such a wide open look. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Letting the game come naturally. I love how Levine measures ahead of time when to take fast shots.
Robinson up top. Pass to Adebayo. He kicks to Tucker. Over Jones. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Butler on the way. Takes a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry against White. Pass to Vucevic. Levine against Robinson. Levine passes to Jones. Here's White. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Uncovered. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lowry's got it back down to within single digits for the Heat. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Passes to Levine. No good on the 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They played a great 4th quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Right side Lowry. Back to Butler. Lowry dishes to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Robinson. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. And Jones pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Lowry finds Butler. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Here's Adebayo. And it's White with the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Butler with the steal. Now Robinson. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. DeRozan against Robinson. Bean passes to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Feeds to White. Back to Levine. Kicks it to Vucevic. There's the drive. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. 2 on the clock. Outside DeRozan. Off the mark and a bad shot there. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Robinson on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. He shoots again, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and God's been doing this for now over a decade.
Vucevic, and he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop there, and then you gave it.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, VA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Wright's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. It's intercepted. Jones with the ball. Now Wright defending. And Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Bulls on offense. Pass to Jones. Yep, that one goes.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has been
back to Wright. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Just over. Five on the clock. And the shot goes.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that.
Himself. Now, John Collins turned out a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firm every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Up top, Collins. Pass to Hunter. Collins against DeRozan. Collins, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Levine.
On Levine's shot, giving the floater just enough power.
Right, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich up top.
In the first 2 minutes.
Collins with it. He's picked up by Levine. Vucevic with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Line.
That's his first.
Just putting in work. Levine with a strong move and gets rewarded with the trip to the line. And Zach Levine just continues to refine his game. His shots.
Wright finds Hunter. Up top, Capella. Collins passes to Hunter. Back to Collins. Fires the three. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while. Game shots.
Hunter against Vucevic. Capella, the pass to Hunter. The offensive rebound. Right outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. And too long on the shot.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money.
Jones up top. Back to Vucevic. Ball passes to Vucevic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. To the paint. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Williams. He's got 7.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This
one. A closely contested game so far. Bulls out in front. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty...
So far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Okongwu. DeRozan passes the ball. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Here's Herger. Pass to Jang. Reddish on the wing. Herger up top. Pounded by Ball. Outside Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Young inside. He's covered by Levine. They turn it over. Chicago with the ball. Ball outside. Back to Levine. Jones with the ball. He's against Gallinari. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn
On both. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game. Decisions with the ball is trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Okongwu. Now Levine. Give him 8 points now. Here's Vucevic. Back to ball. There's the 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Ball's gotten himself going. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Herter. Vucevic with a steal. Up ahead. And Levine.
Is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Young with it. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Okongwu inside. Pounded by Ball. Pass to Herter. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean,
change here for Chicago and a change for the Hawks. Williams is checked in for you. Pass to Caruso. 3-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Their ball movement on this led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Herter. From deep. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration. You can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
White for 3. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Left side Herter, and that's a foul called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
7 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Caruso. Here's Williams. Now here's White. 6 on the shot clock. So Herter defending. Caruso misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Gallinari to stop the run. Gets the bucket. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
White, the pass to Williams. White against Williams. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. And personal foul right there. A line change here for Chicago.
That's his first personal foul.
The first half.
Coming onto the floor for
pass to Hunter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to be in range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Knocked away. Right with a steal. Capella in the high post. With 4 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's Chicago ending the...
And that'll do.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Ball against Wright. Knocked loose. Vucevic with the steal. Pass to LaVine. LaVine draws the double. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Right, the pass to Bogdanovich. Uses the glass on the layup.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Inside. Pass to Jones. Ball with it. Now Wright defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball against Wright. Capella with the block.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Lonzo Ball really working on his shot and starting to find the consistency that one would hope for, but it's all the other things he does, the rebounds, the assists, the steals. I mean, he really contributes to all levels of the game.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Pass to DeRozan. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Another area you see Lonzo's diverse skill set is in his shooting ability, Brent.
Well, that's the one knock coming in, and he's shown people now that he could step up and knock those down. So close range or at the arc, Lonzo getting more and more comfortable and confident in his offensive ability.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. They get the rebound. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Herter can't hit. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Back to Chang. And that one is hammered home.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. White can't hit. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Reddish. Right side, Williams. Over Williams. And again, it's Atlanta.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Here's Caruso. Over Herter. Gallinari pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Williams against White. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Here's Herder. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Herder's got 5.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
White, good. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Jang. Now Herder. Williams with it. Here's Jang. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. DeLon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Outside Levine. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovic. It's Wright on the wing. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Collins. Wright on the right side. Puts up a 3. Back to Collins. Now here's Bogdanovic. To the inside. Capella. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Outside Levine. Wright with a steal. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Here's Capella. No good with a layup. Chicago leading. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Collins. Capella with it. Defended by DeRozan. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Right, pass to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovic. The kick to Hunter. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Now Wright. Hunter on the wing. There's the triple. And it's Wright missing.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
So for the Hawks, Jang comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Gallinari in for John Collins. Tipped away. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hunter. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Levine against Bogdanovic. And Levine throws it down.
You have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
A minute 39 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Jang from 20 feet. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's stolen by Wright. Outside Gallinari to the middle. Ball with a steal. Outside Jones to the paint. Here's Levine. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Ball passes to Levine. Over to the wing. Good chance here from Vucevic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And now a 9-point Chicago lead. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Right, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Over Wright. Misses off the right iron.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Ball. This one belongs to Chicago. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes.